Hey friends, Brittany Jensen here. Today I wanted to go live with you guys and talk a little bit about an epiphany that I had while suffering with the flu this weekend, and I'm also going to tell you how it applies to you and your life. So yeah, like many of us in the surrounding area, the flu hit my family. I don't know if it's the flu, I don't know if it was like a stomach virus or what it was, but yeah, my son started throwing up on Thursday. I literally just have this like belief that I never get sick, which I rarely do. So wasn't even fearful of, getting it. But nevertheless, come Friday night, I was getting nauseous, which really sucks because I had like a wine date planned with my husband on Saturday. So, I didn't want that to dampen my, my fun because rarely do we get to go out. Anywho. So yeah, I got really nauseous on Friday and literally, like, I didn't throw up, but it was just like that veil of nausea that like comes over you and, you just can't do anything. Which honestly, I haven't had that feeling in a long time. And this is kind of what I have forgotten and what I think, what I needed to remember to help you guys better. So basically I did manage to pry myself off the couch to go have our wine tasting, but then the nausea came back that night, and, but here's my point. When I was not feeling good, like oh crap, is my connection bad? When I wasn't feeling good, I couldn't think about anything else. I was like on the couch, all I could think about was like how bad I felt. Like there's no way I could think about like getting the house clean, taking care of myself, doing a workout, eating something healthy, working on figuring out what my passion for life is or how to make my wildest dreams come true, okay? Like, which, honestly, I'm not used to feeling that way because that's how I feel every day. Every day I wake up, I have amazing energy. I am thinking about how I can make myself healthier. I'm thinking about what I can do to, I'm thinking about what I really want out of life and how I can make that happen. My point is this. It's like a ladder. It's like a hierarchy. And I know this from my Reiki as well. Our basic survival needs have to be met. The first thing that needs to be met. Like if you think back to like cave people days, they weren't thinking about what their dreams were, what their wildest dreams were and what they wanted out of this life. They were thinking about surviving, And I think, we've evolved to a point where, for the most part, we have shelter, we have food, we don't need to worry about, like, freezing to death in the cold or, like, getting eaten by, like, a cave lion, you know what I mean? So for the most part, our basic survival needs are met. But nowadays, I feel like people's survival needs are kind of on a different level. Okay, so what I'm saying here is, if you don't feel good, if you don't have energy, if you don't have, like, a general sense of well-being, there's no way in hell you can focus on moving toward bettering your health. You're not going to focus on making good decisions for yourself because you just feel like garbage, And so, I'm always talking about law of attraction and what are you really here for and what's your passion and all of that. Not realizing that so many people are still stuck in that, like, I don't feel good phase. I don't have any energy phase. And until you get out of that phase, you can't focus on what you're really meant to do here. You can't focus on truly, like, being happy all the time and, like, living an amazing life. You can't do that until this bottom level is satisfied. You can't, like, jump from, crawling to sprinting. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? So how does this apply to you guys? And how, I'm actually kind of glad that I got sick because now I'm realizing, in the beginning of my coaching, I focused so much on the nutrition aspect. That was, like, still is my main passion. But I think I got away from it a little bit because now I'm in a different zone. Like now I'm in like, law of attraction and finding your purpose and using it to serve others and having that create abundance in your life. And I think I'm kind of forgetting that, first I need to help people get out of that, satisfy that first need, which is feeling good, having energy, getting your general health back. Okay, so how this relates to you is that I want you to know that, like, the groups that I run, it's a very holistic approach to getting healthy, okay? We're not just saying, I don't ever want you to just be like, okay, here's a formula to follow for the food, I eat this for the rest of my life and that's it, okay? No. Like, we we do focus on the nutrition aspect, which is so important in getting you healthier, getting your energy up. You know, that's part of that first level that we need to satisfy, okay? So it's the nutrition, it's the exercise. But then we also combine in that, you know, the personal development, the group motivation. And all of this combined together is like a little recipe for success when it comes to, you know, your health, fitness, and but ultimately your wellness, okay? Like when I was deciding what I wanted to name my business, it was like Brittany Jensen Fitness and Nutrition, or it was like, no, because that's not like what my only focus is, you know? So I just decided Brittany Jensen Health and Wellness, because that's what I care about. It's not just about fitness and nutrition for me. Like if you want that, you could find a trainer, you could go to a gym, like there's lots of ways to get fit, okay? But you know what I really want for you guys is wellness, happiness, fulfillment. But I'm definitely gonna keep this from my Flu-Piphany, okay? It's definitely gonna stay in my mind that, you know, not everybody's ready to like start finding out what their passion is. First, I have to get you guys feeling good, okay? And so, you know, I was there, like, not just 6 years ago when I was anxiety and depressed, postpartum, you know, almost 200 pounds, like, that was the worst of it. Just a minute, baby. That was the worst of it. But even before I started eating clean, you know, like, which was when my son was almost 2, I took a 2-hour nap every day. Like, I had no passion about anything other than, like, my child, you know, which is a good thing to have a passion about, but everyone is born with so much more than that, you know? Like, it sounds like a cheesy cat poster, but, I mean, you really do have something that you can do better than anybody else on the planet, or else you wouldn't be here. You know, like, something thought enough of you to put you here, and it's for a reason. And, you know, I want to help you guys find out what that reason is, but first I want to help you start feeling good. That's the first step, you know? And so, like I said, when you get in groups with me, there's going to be many steps on the journey. I'm going to be there with you the whole time, but we got to take those first steps first. So, actually, we've got groups starting next Monday, where it's going to be kind of like a spring break prep group. If you can relate to like how I was feeling when I had the flu, I'm not saying like whatever, throwing up or anything like that, but if you feel like you can't focus on having passion about life because you don't feel good, you don't have energy, you are tired, your health isn't, you know, where it needs to be, like, that's where we need to start, okay? So if you relate to this, if you want to know more about the prep group, comment below with a little heart emoji, or just reach out to me in a message. I'm not a scary person, and, you know, I love doing this, and I want to help you. So I hope everybody has an awesome, what is it? It's Monday. Monday fun day. Bye, guys.